there's no way that this stuff in here that nobody could ever even fathom at all. Like there's like mutants and time travel. That's in the files.
Man, these Epstein files are crazy, y'all. Did y'all see them? Did y'all hear about it? We're about to listen to this podcast that's going to break down what's exactly were in these files, because it was a lot of fucking files. It was a lot of files, man. And people are saying that it's fake. People are saying that it's AI. People are saying that it's real. It's just, the world is in a crazy place right now. Mumbo jumbo.
What's up, you guys? Welcome to another episode of Maverick Approach, the coincidence specialist here. And of course, we have Devon True.
The brotherhood, no other hood.
Yes, sir. So, we have the Epstein files. Everybody's waiting on this shit.
The Holy Grail.
This is our Super Bowl. I swear to God. Everybody's been waiting on this.
Yeah.
We have so much to talk about. Put it this way. This is the first time that I actually have to bring notes because I'm all off the top of the dome. I do my research and it just all goes in here.
Yeah.
So people are like, damn, you don't have any notes, any research notes. There's 3.5 million files released. Okay?
It's crazy.
This is the first time I actually had to write down notes and then break it down because I got a whole list of things. And we're going to do, just so you guys know, this is the first of many. So if you guys go to the live section, we have Epstein part 1. This is Epstein part 2.
Yep.
And then we're going to, probably do 3, 4, however many you guys want, because there's so many files and so much shit to go over. It has to be in different parts.
Like, I think we need to give it up for all of the conspiracy theorists that they've been saying. They said we were lying. They said we was full of shit. I mean, they said we were full of shit. Everything that we've been saying for 10 plus years, probably longer than that. Facts.
Yeah.
It's all true. It's all true.
Really. I've seen a lot of posts where people are like, yeah, reach out to your conspiracy theorist friends and just check on them.
Yo, take us out to dinner. Everybody, look, man. If you got a conspiracy theory friend that you were questioning and you thought was batshit crazy, they deserve, take them out to dinner.
It's even worse than we thought.
It's way worse than we thought.
It's some wild shit in there that people, there's no way that this stuff in here that nobody could ever even fathom at all. Like there's like mutants and time travel. That's in the files.
That's in the files.
All the files.
It's in there.
It's in there.
Ball, all that's in there.
Okay, so let's jump
right
into it.
We're just going to jump right into it? Is that where the
mutants and time travel and ball are in the files? I thought it was just sexual shit. See, that's the shit that people are not telling us. I thought it was just, I thought that it was just a bunch of freaky ass, goofy ass, lame ass niggas that should be, you know what I'm saying, fucking around with them underage girls, man. Like, that's what I thought this Epstein file shit was about. Taking these girls to the island and all this shit. But nah, there's more to it, bro. Mutants, time travel, Satan worship. Like, bro, this shit is crazy, bro. And did y'all hear what Nicki Minaj said when she came out and she spoke on Jay-Z and basically called him a Satan worshiper and that he sacrifices kids? And like, bro, this shit is just deep, bro. It's way deeper than I thought.
Yeah. So basically, starting out, there is a file in there that says he has a bank account, Epstein. And this particular account, this bank account, says Ball. B-A-A-L.
Okay, so is everything's out of question? There's no more questioning this shit anymore?
No, because if people don't know who Ball is a deity that they worship. Okay? It goes to, if you look into demonology, Baal, historically, in the Canaanite times, this deity was the god of storms and rain and fertility. And then if you look into later historical texts, it is a deity to where it involves child sacrifice.
Okay.
Okay. So Baal,
It's always the weird child sacrifice shit, bruh. I keep on hearing about that shit, man. That shit is fucking. It's outrageous, bro.
a title which translates literally to owner, lord, or god of whatever they're pertaining to, but essentially loosely says owner or lord.
Naysayers, or are they? Where y'all at?
So why would Epstein have an account? Literally, I checked it myself. So if you go to justice.gov/Epstein and type Baal in, it's in the files, and he has an account, and it says Baal.
Fruit ball. Fruit ball?
It's crazy.
Come on. Okay. So
These niggas playing in our faces, bro.
he
What
has
the
a
fuck?
bank account named Ball. I mean, that's kind of just like grand opening, grand closing. There's no.
Why would you name your account that? For what reason? Because that's worship, right? You're acknowledging this deity, right? Because think about this, right?
It's real. It's fucking real.
Think about the devil. The devil is the Lord and the God of what? Because think about this, right?
It's real. It's fucking real.
Think about the devil. The devil is the Lord and the God of what? Of the earth. This is in the Bible. He runs the earth, right? Now we're talking about physical things. Physical, time, money. Wouldn't the devil be the God of money? Because the real living God doesn't need money.
Right.
Right?
Facts.
So think about that. So think about what they're worshiping. Power, the earth, even time itself. So if you look into Saturn, the worship of Saturn is actually the god of time, the physical realm, and whatnot.
That's funny you say Saturn, because what was the first, what did they say the Universal logo was based on originally? They say
Saturn.
they based it on Saturn.
Saturn.
And even the Target logo is based upon Saturn. If you look at the logo for Target, that little circular thing going around, like with the dot in the middle, that's supposed to represent Saturn. Saturn, if you're into astrology, Saturn rules 2 zodiac signs, Capricorn and Aquarius. Saturn is the planet of karma, discipline, old people, time, a lot of things. It's a very important planet. But what's interesting is that if you look at the zodiac sign Capricorn, what is the logo? What is the symbolism? It's a goat, right? You can look this up. A goat. When you look at Baphomet, the type of being that it is, it has a goat's head. It has the head of a goat, and I think it has like a human body, or like it has some type of shit going on with the body, but it's a goat head. And that's the symbolism of the zodiac sign Capricorn that's ruled by Saturn. Saturn sounds like what? Satan. And then you also have Saturday. But
That's the movie industry. That's Hollywood, guys.
That's Hollywood.
That's what we're talking about.
And then if you look into all these people who are in the files, a lot of them were in Hollywood. I mean, even we'll jump into the Grammys too.
Oh, God.
Because that was the other night.
Circus.
One big ritual.
Yeah. And I said it. I said the Grammys was going to have those colors: red, white, and black.
Now, what are those colors? Break it down for people who don't know.
Red, white,
and
and
why
black.
do they have those colors? Because people don't understand, when you're doing rituals, you have to have certain colors, certain things, a literal ritual, certain orders of operation that you do for a ritual.
okay, just to play devil's advocate here, is there a chance that those colors are just their brand colors? It's just their marketing colors?
Because if you notice,
No.
every single time, every single Grammys, they have those colors: red,
time.
white, and black.
Every time. And you saw Gaga's performance.
What's the name of her new song?
Abracadabra.
Okay, which means what? Abracadabra means, literally, the translation, if you look into magicians and all and whatnot, abracadabra means I create as I speak.
I create as I speak.
Now, what's a spell? A spell is literally you're creating, manifesting
Spelling.
as you speak. There's power in that.
So the reason why she was dressed like the
But doesn't everybody do that?
canary and the cage was she was because she was though.
Yeah, it was a canary cage, busted open her face, and like she's saying that the lyrics are crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna say we gotta pull those. We gotta pull those.
We're gonna
lyrics
pull it up. We're gonna pull it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. Let's stay on track. It's so
just-
much.
I'm trying to stay calm, y'all.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really trying to stay calm right now because
We've been saying it.
we've been saying it and saying it and saying it, and now it's in our faces. These are the people. This man was tied to everybody, to all the world leaders.
It was crazy.
It's in our faces, but I still don't feel people really give a fuck because people aren't really doing anything. They're just like, oh my God, did you see the list? Did you see who's on the list? And then just go back to being a fucking slave and shit at work and shit.
He was tied to everybody,
And everything.
and his bank account is named Ball. I wouldn't be surprised if he's the devil.
Yeah.
Is he?
So get this. That's crazy you said that. So in the files, he has a 2-hour interview with Steve Bannon. And in that interview, he asked Epstein, hey, are you the devil?
Well, he asked him that.
It's in their interview. We were just watching it. He says, hey, are you the devil? Or like, what do you believe about, spirits and the
No.
soul?
It's one thing
can't make
saying
this shit
it's
up.
one thing saying what do you believe in? It's one thing asking somebody, are you the devil? That's two different things.
Yeah. And he goes, well, I don't know. I have a great mirror, though. And he's like, well, no, I'm serious. He's like, no, this is a serious question. And he goes, are you the devil? Or like, do you see yourself like a devil? He's like, well, why would you ask that? He's like, and then he goes into it, but he doesn't really answer the question. He kind of just brushes it off and
How do you
watch the
brush
interview.
How do you brush some shit like that off?
Because you are the devil.
I mean, yes.
Bro.
Why is it that?
Holy shit.
Hold on.
Bro.
Why is it that? Think about this. Because it all, if you look at the Bible, if you look at a lot of correlations with the devil, Satan, the synagogue of Satan, all this is in the text of the Epstein files. When it comes to Ghislaine Maxwell's father, Robert Maxwell. Why is Robert Maxwell's company, Pergamon Press, the textbook company that basically after 1946, he was in charge of all the scholastic textbooks for kids.
That's a fact. Look
What
it
the
up.
fuck?
Pergamon Press. Pergamon is named one of the 7 churches in the Bible referred to as the Temple of Satan.
Wait, that
What? Make sure that y'all do y'all research on this too, because all of this shit that he's saying, I didn't research it. I'm just watching this for the first time like y'all, man. But do y'all research, because if that's true, that's fucking crazy.
that's Ghislaine Maxwell's dad's fucking.
Yes.
That's the name of the company.
Correct. Now, there's a temple. Okay? There's a temple correlated with Pergamon, which is the temple of Zeus. Actually, Zeus is the devil.
What?
If you look at ancient texts, they're actually worshiping like Zeus. He's actually the devil. So that's why they call that the synagogue or the temple of Satan. It's one of the 7 churches mentioned in the Bible.
Oh shit.
Look this up.
And he named his company.
And
after
why
him.
would he name his company that? He
Honestly,
knows.
they're literally playing in our faces for
Yeah.
real. And they're
That's
just
what
like,
I said, bro. They hide the truth in plain sight. Truth will be hidden in plain sight.
okay,
Yeah.
And?
it's all in there.
it's in your face.
There's another document too.
I'm speechless.
It is. It's this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're this is part 2. There will be a part 3 because there's so much to unpack.
So he has an account named Ball. Okay.
Pause.
Then we look into what other devil worship shit is going on. So you have George Bush Sr. in the files.
Oh, shit.
Did you see that?
Nah.
You didn't see what happened?
I saw a lot.
Yeah.
I saw a lot. So what are we referring to?
So George Bush Sr., they mention in the files that he is doing satanic rituals and cutting people's feet with swords, like the sole of their feet.
What the fuck?
With swords. And then they also said that all these people that were there on a yacht were dismembering babies, eating their intestines.
Okay.
Oh my god.
This is all in the files.
What
This
type
shit just
of
turned
shit?
into Resident Evil.
Oh my
Who are we
goodness,
dealing
bro.
with?
That
These
shit-
people can't be human.
They're not.
They're not.
They can't
They
be.
can't be.
They can't be. That's what I'm saying.
Eating feces, like out of the intestines. This is what they said.
Wait, hold on.
does
hold on.
this type of
Hold-
shit,
They
bro?
said Bush and them were eating feces?
Bush.
They're not human. They're not human.
not
I'm
human.
telling y'all. They're not human.
Like it
They can't
literally,
be.
like when you're eat shit, like they're eating shit. That-
Yes, this shit is crazy, and
I
it's
can't.
it's
So what the fuck are they?
it sounds so
Aliens?
far fetched, right? It sounds so crazy, but then when you look into these people and make the
Reptilians?
correlations of Pergamon and Baal, you know, Baal has to do with child sacrifice. Epstein was synonymous with trafficking and all that stuff, right? So why are they using these names unless they didn't really believe in these deities and doing these rituals?
Yeah, like guys, that's his bank account name. He's not trolling. There's no. Cause I see people that say, this person's troll." It's like, what's wrong with you?
And that's the thing. There's so many files. It's hard to decipher like what's real and what's fake because there is a fake picture in the files to where it's two chickens, like uncooked chickens, and then they have like a redacted, it looks like a human leg.
I saw that.
Like a person. So that's fake.
Right.
Only because it is an artist who had this artist kind of exhibition, and it was that. And because if you look at the trademark at the bottom, it's actually the artist's name. And they're trying to throw that in. All you got to do really.
So if that's fake, how do we know what's fake and what's real? Because when I was on X, Twitter, whatever the fuck they call that shit, a lot of people were saying that the files were fake. Some people were saying that it's real. Some people were saying like, damn guys, you guys were telling them to release the files all this time, and then they released it, and now you all are saying that it's not real, that it's fake, that it's AI. So it's like, still, people still don't even know what to believe because a lot of this shit just sounds crazy.
That's
Really?
by design, though.
It is.
That's by design to try to cause confusion. That's
Right.
all.
So you got to really look at the files themselves. You just go to the DOJ's website and then you just type in whatever. You type in Obama, he comes up. Because people are like,
Type it
oh,
in,
well,
y'all, type it in.
Obama's not. Guess who's not in the files? Obama. I'm like, yeah, he's mentioned like a dozen times at least
What about
in different things.
What about Derek?
Derek?
Or
Fuck is Derek?
no, Mike.
Mike? Oh, you talking about Mike?
Mike. Derek.
He said Derek? Derek is crazy.
I knew it was one of them.
Jordan?
So you mean Michelle?
Yeah.
Big Shell.
You know what?
Michelle.
How many y'all bogus?
I
Big
didn't,
Chill.
I didn't even search her yet. There's so many files. I still haven't.
Yeah.
There's so much.
There's so much, y'all.
Like Bill Gates. You have
Robert De Niro.
Yeah,
De Niro?
De Niro's in
De
there.
Niro's in there. Yeah.
You have
No.
who else? Jane Fonda. You have
Jane Fonda?
David Stern, the former commissioner of the
David Stern,
NBA.
that
He's in
bitch
there
ass
talking
nigga.
about orgies.
I remember that nigga, man. The former commissioner of the NBA. He seemed like a nigga that'll be in them files.
Yeah.
Shit.
He's in there, Mr. Nasty Man.
Mr. Nasty Man.
I can't.
You have
Shabba.
so many names and so many people in there.
Yeah,
It's gonna take a while to get through it all.
for sure.
But we're just hitting the main points right now. Like it goes crazier.
Fuck.
Is anybody going to be held accountable for any of this stuff? Because these allegations are crazy, but I doubt that anybody goes to jail. If people start going to jail over this, it'd be crazy, but I doubt it. But it's like with all of these allegations, it's just I don't know. I doubt these people go to jail.
But that's what I mean. Like this is the first time on this show to where I literally don't know where to start.
Like for real, like over my coffee though.
Like I can bounce around to so many different things. So I try to keep it like very clear and concise because we can do this all night.
Yeah, because the message is all this shit is real, yo.
It's real.
You gonna tell me that shit is real?
All of this shit, it's
What?
all real. All of the conspiracies, they mentioned adrenochrome, that was in there
did.
too.
It did.
Hello, they tried to say it was fake.
Yeah.
Dude.
The adrenochrome thing, how
God, man.
I mean they put it in the movie.
Man, if you guys like, okay, so I study Vedic astrology, right? And if you guys also study it, or if you don't, with the current transits right now, we have Rahu that's transiting over Aquarius, and then we have Ketu that's transiting over Leo, because Aquarius and Leo are basically opposites. They're yin and yang, right? And if you don't know what Rahu and Ketu is, if you're more familiar with Western astrology, they call it the North Node and the South Node. But in Vedic, it's called Rahu and Ketu. Rahu is in Aquarius right now. It's been in Aquarius since last year. I believe it's going to be in Aquarius for this whole year. And then, like I stated, Ketu is in Leo. So basically, Rahu is kind of like the direction that the world is like moving towards, you know, like that's what it represents. So since it's in the sign of Aquarius, we have to look at what does that represent? What does the sign of Aquarius represent that is also showing the direction of the world? And it's so funny because people always say, oh, like we're in the age of Aquarius. We're in the age of Aquarius. But basically, Aquarius is a sign that's ruled by Saturn, which we talked about Saturn before. We talked about some of the negative side of Saturn. But Saturn also has some positive traits. One of those traits is that Saturn and Aquarius both represent truth and justice. It represents justice. Saturn is the planet of karma. It wants to give people its karma. Saturn wants to give people their karma. It wants to hold people accountable for what they've done. It wants to bring that truth and that justice to the light. And that's what the sign of Aquarius represents. So if you guys are paying attention, the fact that these files got released while Rahu was in Aquarius, I don't think that that's a coincidence. And if you even paying attention, you know, to the world now, a lot of shit is getting exposed. A lot of truth is coming out. A lot of justice is starting to take place. A lot of people are getting their karma. And it's going to be in this sign like for the whole year. It's going to be in this sign. So this is only the beginning. There's going to be a lot of shit that's going to be exposed. And then you also have Ketu that's in Leo. What does Leo represent? Ketu represents things that the world is starting to detach from. What does Leo represent? It represents celebrity culture. It represents fame. It represents kingly status, children, creativity, movies, and stuff like that. If you pay attention, people every single day are starting to become more and more detached to the celebrity culture. Celebrity culture is starting to seem like a shit show. It's being exposed. The truth is coming out about it. Therefore, people are starting to detach from it. So it's just crazy the correlations that I see with this astrology shit, man. It's happening, man. It's happening. And like I said, it's going to be like this for the whole 2026. So it's crazy.
First, Dr. Sleep, how they're extracting the kids with their powers, Monsters Inc.
The movie called Adrenochrome, 2017.
You just showing me that. Yep.
Like it's literally about adrenochrome.
Crazy.
We can really just look at the camera this whole podcast and just be like, we can literally just do that the whole time. Like, yeah.
And then
Cowards.
And then going to Bill Gates. So we all know, if you guys go to part 1, it's on the live. We talked about how Bill Gates caught an STD and all that stuff, right?
Got burnt.
Now, here's the thing. Here's what just happened right before the files dropped. Bill Gates. So he's tied to what company, obviously?
Microsoft.
Okay. So he's still on senior advisor for technology. He's still as an advisor. He stepped down, but he still has a ton of shares. He's heavily connected. We all know that.
That's his shit. Yeah.
So right before the files dropped, guess what happens to Microsoft?
Stock goes down?
Stock goes way down. Not only it goes down, $357 billion market cap gone.
How?
I'll tell you how. Because somebody already knew. The day before the files drop.
That makes sense that somebody would know.
So it drops January 29th, and then the files drop the day after.
Bill Gates said, I'm getting my money out of this shit. We're going down.
Yeah. So the fact that this is their biggest dollar drop in market cap in Microsoft history, and it's one of the biggest in U.S. history.
300 billion is crazy.
357
Just
billion.
gone.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
That's insane.
Somebody knew.
For sure.
I mean, the fact.
Hey man, like I said earlier, y'all make sure that y'all do y'all research about everything this nigga talking about. Cause like I said, man, I'm just watching this for the first time. A lot of this shit sound crazy, but it does make sense. Shorty, I ain't gonna lie.
Fact
They
that
had to know.
he probably tipped off all his buddies and was like,
he
yo,
tipped his people off.
yo, my name is still synonymous with this company, so you may want to start to exit.